YouTube! Invoked Shaddoll is here, and it's a good way to play the deck. I still prefer pure, but we're going to do a KOG Climb with it anyway now that Meltdown is here, so get ready for that. I still think pure is the better way to play the deck because you have a lot more room. I was playing it like this. You'll see this in the replays. I only own 2 Meltdowns, so I wasn't on 3. But it is definitely a cool way to play the deck. The only thing I don't like is it clogs your extra deck, so you end up not being able to play Phoenix. And you kind of need, like, there are different combo lines with it, which I will teach you. It still is very solid. I'll talk to you about Meltdown and what it does. And Aleister, if you've never seen Invoke before in your life, get ready for it. Here we go. Alright, so first of all, talking about Aleister. Aleister on summon, normal summon, will search you an invocation from deck to hand. That being the spell, Invocation Confused is like a poly-hand confusion summon a fusion monster using monsters in your hand as material. However, you summon an Invoke Fusion monster you can use from field or graveyard. Hand, field, or grave. So it could be Miracle Fusion if you summon like Makaba, Autism, Raijin, or Kaliga if you play it. We don't really have the room to play Kaliga, but you can play Kaliga if you wanted to, like drop Wendigo or whatever. You could always drop Wendigo for Kaliga, but that's beside the point. Okay, so that's that. Now, Meltdown searches Aleister on activation, but also it's branded lost. If you don't play Master Duel, you don't know what branded is. Don't worry about it. Basically, your opponent cannot negate the activation of any of your fusion spell cards, and your opponent cannot activate any cards or effects when a monster is fusion summoned. That means the minute your construct is summoned, they can't activate anything to it. So if you use like a Shaddoll Dragon to fuse with your construct, and you chain that as like Chain Link 2, then you could pop any back row in the field. They can't respond, so if you pop like a Compulse, they won't be able to respond to it. You can pop the back row regardless. Also, if you have Meltdown in the field, you activate a Shaddoll Fusion, and your opponent has something like a Cyber Dragon Infinity on the field, or Dragon Maze Shao, they're not going to be able to negate your Shaddoll Fusion because of Meltdown, and it makes it very, very powerful and to win with. On top of that, we're playing our standard Shaddoll package, our 3L Shaddoll Fusions, 2 Dragon, 2 Squamata, a little bit less because we're on the Aleister package, and it's not a combo with Aleister by itself, 2 Edgehog, 1 Falco, 3 Wendi, 2 Resh. Extra deck is 3 Shaddoll Construct, 1 Invoked Mechaba. If you don't know what Mechaba does, let me blow this up a bit for you. Invoked Mechaba. Hold on, let me list this down. Invoked Mechaba takes an Aleister and a light. So use Aleister with any light monster, can be from your opponent's graveyard as well. You can discard one of the same card, monster, spell, or trap, negate the activation of a card that is activated that same discard as your opponent's. And if you do banish it, so if your opponent activates a monster effect, negate a monster effect, discarding a monster. Spell, discard a spell, trap, discard a trap, you get the idea. Okay, next, and it's a quick effect during either player's turn. Next we have Invoked Autism. This card is very good. First of all, it takes Aleister plus a fusion, so you can use it if you go up against heroes, you can use their graveyard. You can banish a hero from your graveyard, it will gain the attack of that hero until the end of the turn. Also, you can target one monster your opponent controls and destroy it on special summon. So it can pop any monster that on special summon. Also, during your opponent's turn, it's also a disruption. If they were to fusion summon, if they were to special summon a monster as well, you can pop any monster on the field. So it's very, very good. Oh yeah, and it gains the attack until the end of the opponent's turn. Raijin is an on-field Book of Moon. It takes Aleister in the wind. Kaliga is another floodgate, but again, like I said, don't have the room unless you cut Wendi, which you could do that if you wanted to. Anyway, that's the deck profile. Now, I'm going to go on to the deck combos. Now, hopefully the game is generous and shows me Aleister and Wendi really fast. So, here we go. Alright. Alright.
I guess I can try a little.
Now, if you're looking for traditional Shaddoll lines, that's in another video that I already showed off. So make sure you check that out if you haven't seen my pure Shaddoll video. I will link it below. If you want to see my guide on DLM, I have not yet added the invoke stuff, so check that. I'll leave that in the link below. Okay, so This is Aleister plus Wendi, so pay attention.
It's my turn.
Alright, let's see if I can do what I did with the Ritual Beast video here. Hold on. Give me 1 sec here. Oh. Okay, so this is Aleister plus Wendi. What this is going to end on is Schism setup plus Raijin. So we're going to start out by normal slimming Aleister. Aleister's going to search Invocation. After you do that, we are going to go ahead and activate Invocation. You can also link off now. You don't have to. We're going to go ahead and fuse in the Raijin by using Aleister and Wendi. And we're going to summon Raijin to the main monster zone. This is very important. Put it in the main. Next, we'll use Wendi to summon out our Hedgehog. Then we'll activate our Ravaged Shaddoll incarnation in the graveyard. Banishing Wendi to flip up Hedgehog. Adding. Now in this case, pretend that we don't have Shaddoll Fusion in hand. We need another Shaddoll as well. So I should include this. Okay, so here we'd add our L Shaddoll Fusion. Pretend we don't have it in hand. Then we'd link off our Hedgehog into Artemis. Activate Shaddoll, L Shaddoll Fusion. Using our Light and our Shaddoll Dragon. To make our Shaddoll Construct. Construct effect, we'll send our Schism to grave. Activate to make Ravcon. And back our Schism. And that is our turn 1. So what do you have here? You have Schism to send, make Winda or make Construct, send any Light to the grave, or make Winda and lock out the special summons. And you have a Walking Book of Moon. So that's really good. Now if you open up more, say a Squamata, you can even summon a Falco there as well. So that's something you can do. Okay. So that is Aleister plus Wendi. Now, moving on. This is your next combo line.
I'm going to give it my all, which is bad news for you. You're feisty. This should be fun.
I'm definitely Duel.
Would you like to
Should say plus a Shaddoll name. That's an insane hand going second, by the way, but
I'm going to Duel. I guess I can try a little harder.
You're up.
I'm enjoying
Duel. Here I go.
alright, I'm just gonna wait for a fusion spell.
terrified.
Okay, here we go. Just look at Aleister plus Shaddoll Fusion and Squamata here. Any Shaddoll name will work too. We're gonna summon Aleister. We're gonna search Invocation. We're gonna link Aleister off into Artemis.
Here's what I do.
Next, we'll activate Shaddoll Fusion.
From my hand, I activate my
And we will make our Construct. In the MZ. Construct effect. Squamata effect. We'll go for Wendi. If you don't have Squamata, don't use Squamata effect. We can here dump a Falco if you have Squamata as well. And from here, we will summon out Hedgehog. If you want El Shaddoll fusion, you can also dump El Shaddoll instead of sending Falco. So we're going to go ahead and activate our Resh to flip up our Hedgehog. Probably in that case, keep Squamata in the grave. It's better. Search Schism. Link off our Construct. Add back Resh. Then we use Invocation. And here we could summon Mecha, but you could also summon Orgades as well in a weird matchup that you want to, but I don't recommend it. I recommend you summon Mechaba. Now you can also fuse off your Hedgehog and your Gravcon to make Winda to free up a space for your Falco. So don't think you're out of space room. And yeah, those are your combos. Okay, now, moving on. To the victors go the spoils. Or should I say to the duel room come the replays.
I'm going to give it my all, which is bad news for you.
I'll show you my hero's power.
Okay, I'll face you.
All right.
Duel! Here I go.
Oh, ooh. Okay, those are some of the replays. I lost a few in the dust. Apparently they were before this. I thought I saved them. I got more replays coming. This is these are some on regular Shaddoll that I was playing a little bit of Pure here. Decided to play a bit of Pure after this. Just to test out the differences. And like I said, we had a chance again. We beat Hero twice there. We did have some others where we crushed Hero with Invoked Shaddoll. We will be doing a climb on this. That'll be the next KOG Climb. So if you are not paid, you are not followed, make sure you do that. If you are not subscribed, please do that. And yeah, until next time, it's your boy Sean Matrai, signing out. Bye, YouTube.